is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted. Not a lot on... The run to the left. Shakes off the defender. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Excellent coverage that time. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The volley cheers going on high. And here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Marsh. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Norton. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a... Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra. Leaves it with the running back. He'll try to take it back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McCray. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Childs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Norton putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in. It's McCray. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Child. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. They make the stop right at the 10. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish. South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. The give to the back. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And they'll bring them down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary, the big tight end, catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs away. Get off me.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Makes the catch. It's Marsh. Touchdown, Smarty. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air, it's Childs. Got a man, it's Norton. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good... The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll try the run. There he goes. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Leaves it with the back. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be in.